Good day everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. I believe you are all doing good. Today, I will talk about gender-based violence. As I said on my last video, that one of the things that caused people to feel suicidal is abuse. Today, I will be elaborating on it. Gender-based violence is referred to harmful acts directed at an individual based on their gender. It is rooted in gender inequality, the abuse of power and harmful norms. It also refers as a serious violation of human rights and life-threatening issue. Gender-based violence can be sexual, physical, financial, and emotional. Mostly, this act is committed by men against women. It's sometimes committed by women against men, but not common. There are different types of violence: violence against women and girls, intimate partner violence, domestic violence, indirect violence, sexual violence including rape, physical violence, psychological violence, socio-economic violence, verbal violence including hate speech, harassment and sexual harassment, forced abortion and forced sterilization, female genital mutilation, and so on. There are still many more violence, as violence can be occurred in many ways and manners. I will be taking them one by one. I cannot mention everything on this video. Just stay tuned, as I will be bringing more interesting topics that can teach us a lesson and benefit our livelihood. Violence against women and girls. This is one of the most common human rights violations in the world. It's a global crisis which knows no boundaries, culture, or country. According to research, at least 1 in 3 women experience some form of violence during their lifetime, which means more than 1 billion women worldwide experience this, especially poor women and girls, most often at the hands of their guardian, boss, husbands, or partners. This particular violence includes domestic violence, sexual harassment, sexual assault, sex trafficking, forced abortion, forced sterilization, and other crimes. Due to gender inequality, some women face this throughout their lives, from childhood to old age. The way some people treat their maids is worse than that of slaves. What of wicked husbands who believe their wives are their slaves? The same thing as a guardian who's supposed to take care of orphans. They promise the family to care for them like their children. But after some days, they turn the case around and turn them to slaves. They forget that no one lives forever, and they will also depart from this world one day. No parents wish to leave their children. May God preserve the souls of every parent upon goodness to be able to take care of their children. Many perpetrators don't feel guilty towards their behavior. They believe they are superior and what they are doing is normal and supported by society. A big shame to those husbands who turns their wives to a punching bag. If you love fighting, why can't you go and join army? At least you'll be fighting for the country, and from there, everyone will know that you are powerful. If all what you know is beating your wife every time, you are nothing but a useless animal. And to those guardians who maltreat the orphans or children they put in your cares, remember, you have children and they won't stay with you forever. They shall reap what you sow. And if you are barren and you are maltreating other people's children, you shall never go unpunished. You cannot leave this world except you meet the consequences of your actions. And if you are a boss, maltreating your maid, using your maid as a slave to pamper your children, remember those people you call maid as their own parents. They wish to be pampered as well, but their inability to do so, it can be due to lack of parental care, weakness in financial ability, death, and many other reasons. These same things can happen to you as well. Your children can find themselves in their shoes. I remember a story that goes viral on social media sometimes ago. It's about a girl who lives with her father's uncle. The uncle doesn't stay at home. He travels a lot, but his wife used this girl as a slave. She will be the one to cook, wash, clean, and do every house chores. If she resists to work in time, she'll be beaten or punished. They pamper their own daughter, which used to be age mate with the girl they are using as a maid. Their daughter don't know how to do anything except eating, sleeping, and pressing phones. They do like this till both of them grow old. They are about to get a husband, get married, and continue with their lives. The uncle has a friend whose his son is in America. they talked to the one in America to marry their daughter. They arranged their meeting, and the guy in America came back home to see who he wanted to marry. He spent up to a week in his wife-to-be parents' house. Unfortunately, this guy doesn't see his wife-to-be doing anything in the house like cooking, cleaning, and other house chores. The only person he sees doing this is the other lady they are using as a maid. When he got back home, he talked to his parents that he don't want who they want him to marry. Who he wants is the other lady who knows how to do the house chores, as that is exactly what he wants. They arranged wedding between him and the other lady, and after their marriage, they went back to America and settled down. The pampered daughter was still there. She literally got husband and divorced in a short period because she don't know how to take care of the house. She grew more older, marrying different men and getting divorced. That's life. She even saved her mother's number as my wicked mother because she believed her mother reigns her life. If you are a boss, stop maltreating your maids. They are humans too. You don't know where you can find yourself tomorrow. You don't know what can happen to your children. You don't know what God plans for them in their future. No conditions is permanent. No one owns this life. And to the parents who treat their own children like a slave, shame on you. You are a bad example. I remember a woman who beat her child to death because she bedwet, and another husband and wife who beat their first daughter to death for a stupid reason. What could these children do that deserves beaten to coma or beaten to death? This is so unfortunate. And for the husbands who maltreat their wives, you don't deserve living among the humans. Even if you are to live in the forest, it must be among the wild animals. Your wife is your playmate, your friends, your confidant, and the mother of your children. It's good for a woman to clean, wash, cook, and do other house chores, but not a must. That's why they need helping hands. Not bad if you as a husband help your wife or you hire a maid to help. I think with this, we're supposed to understand that no one is a slave, but to help each other. Husbands should do their part in the house, while women are also meant to do their part, as their maid is just to help them, not to put all the works on someone's neck. I intentionally not mention sexual abuse because this is so complex on its own and it has different forms. And for those who are with strong partners, maybe friends, fiance or fiancé, anyone out of age, it's better you leave a relationship where you have no peace. Leave a guy that keep beating you anytime you have a little misunderstanding. Leave that lady who has a zero tolerance or too much jealousy. Before you go deep in your relationship, find out if the person you want to be with is someone that is aggressive, violent, or turn everything to fight every time you have a little misunderstanding. Prevention is better than cure. Confession is better than depression. Be aware, be observant, and stay safe. I will be talking about sexual abuse, sexual harassment, rape, forced abortion, and verbal violence in the coming videos. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, and turn on the notification bells. Before then, take care and have a nice day.
So many dreams, in my life. I dream a lot of things in my life. You dream, I dream. They dream, we dream. Cause we don't be satisfied for what we have. We have different dreams in our life. We dream of getting rich, being famous, being scholars and so we dream.